talk later or as we get into it, you know, this handmade versus machine-made, but in reality, guitars, no matter how much machinery used, they're still essentially handmade compared to, and when we talk about automation, and again, we can talk about that further, but when you think about some products being automated, you see automated assembly. Maybe there's whole products that never even get touched by hands, whereas guitars are mostly made by people. People who play guitar just have this natural interest in how they're made.
In fact, this has just come out of the kilns. I can feel the heat coming off of it. So the wood has got more moisture in it when it arrives than we can possibly use in the guitar. So we'll saw it, we stick it, get some air flowing through it. We put it in one of the several kilns or ovens that you see right here. Close the doors, start keeping records on it, go through a real systematic cycle that may last as much as 2, 3, 4 weeks on some wood. Other things might be just baking, like the oven up here. Spruce will go into that, and we simply bake it like a muffin. You know, it's in and out of there in 2 hours, and we're ready to go. The laser cutting machines, and this is cutting the top for a T5. So right in here, we've just got holes we're cutting out of the thing, and we're just burning right through the wood instantly with this 200 watts of concentrated laser beam. One of the most important parts on the guitar is to get the fret slots dead nuts on right where they go, and this is one of the great things to use this computerized machinery for. So here we have a nice, accurate saw blade. It's cutting a width of a curve. It's exactly the right size for the tang of the fret. It's about 24 thousandths in diameter or in width of the slot. This is another great application for a 3-axis CNC mill. Because we've got such accuracy, we can actually think about making a guitar neck, say, we'll call it the perfect neck. You get it just right, and then you digitize that. And then you're able to, instead of having a hard pattern and a machine that's following a cam or something, you've got a digital pattern. And now this machine is just running through that digitally each and every time, carving the necks one at a time. Standing at one of our real prized machines, which is a buffing robot. Now this thing is our second generation. We built one before we built this, then we came back and integrated this one and came up with some new technologies. This is something that uses some of the very latest in technologies. It's actually got sensors on it that know how hard it's pushing. And so we can tell this thing how much pressure we want to apply to a guitar. So as you see this thing rotating through, it's doing it a lot like a person would do it, except for the fact that it can do full 360-degree rotations. The guitar is picked up. We simply put a program in for the models that we want to do and then load them up on the trays. And then the polisher, the robotic arm comes in, pulls it with a couple of suction cups, and then it goes through the process of polishing the guitars on 2 different wheels. You know, we're at the end now where there can't be any flaws or anything in the guitar. So it's really just a matter of the guys taking the guitar, getting the proper neck, getting them all set up, and then just running through and doing the final assembly on it. So you can kind of hear vacuums going off and, you know, guitars kind of going, kind of stringing up. That's like the standard string up room sound, everything being tuned up. And then they're about ready for a final inspection.
We're having a blast because we're making killer guitars that are able to get the attention that a guitar like that needs. You know, we've got good pilots at the wheel to do this, you know, and the guitar makes a 3-point landing and it's a winner and everyone's happy, and you know, maybe we'll repeat it, maybe we won't, but each guitar is a little bit more individualized, and that's what that little company's about.